How to Stop Worrying, an in-depth guide. Well, the best way to get to this answer is actually from books. You've probably heard of Dale Carnegie's classic How to Win Friends and Influence People. But did you know he wrote another game-changing book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living? It is packed with timeless wisdom that is just as relevant today as it was when it was published in 1948. In this video, I'm breaking down the key concepts that generally transform how you handle stress and anxiety. First, you should know the costs of worrying too much. Before we go to the solutions, let's talk about what's at stake. Worry isn't just uncomfortable, it's genuinely dangerous to your health. 1 in 10 in the USA will have a nervous breakdown just due to worrying and emotional conflicts. In the book, it said, worrying can even cause tooth decay. As Dr. Williams said in an address before the Dental Association, unpleasant emotions, such as those caused by worry, fear, and nagging, may upset the body's calcium balance and cause tooth decay. And there's numerous articles on the effects of worrying, anxiety, stress, depression. As Carnegie bluntly put it, businessmen who do not know how to fight worry die young. Carnegie introduces us to Sir William Osler's philosophy. Live each day fully without letting tomorrow's worry bleed into today. Think of your life as divided into watertight compartments, just like a ship. Focus on today from wake up to bedtime and let that be enough. Now, this does not mean ignoring the future entirely, because that would cause its own set of problems. Instead, it means handling today's challenges today and dealing with tomorrow when it actually arrives. Each day brings its own concerns. They know there is no need to borrow trouble from the future. Another rule is, the next time trouble comes, you should ask yourself key questions. What is the cause of the problem? What are all the possible solutions to the problem? What solution do you suggest? This analytical approach transforms vague anxiety into actionable steps. Clarity is the antidote to worry, and when you understand a problem clearly, you can address it directly instead of ruminating endlessly. Another rule is, what are the chances, according to the law of averages, that this event I'm worrying about will actually occur? Here's an perfect example. Many people are scared of flying. Yet, you are statistically far more likely to die in a car accident driving to the airport than in a plane crash. When you look at the numbers, most of our worries are focused on the wrong things entirely. Before you invest more emotional energy into a worry, ask yourself, how much does this actually matter to me in the grand scheme of things? At what point should I cut my losses on this worry and move on? Am I paying more for this concern than it is actually worth? Carnegie uses a metaphor of paying for a whistle. Sometimes we invest far more in our worries than they actually do deserve. Here's something that sounds simple but is genuinely transformative. Think and act cheerfully and you will feel cheerful. Action shapes emotion. Positivity creates momentum and opens doors. Negativity keeps us stuck. Logan Pearsall Smith captured this beautifully. There are two things to aim at in life. First, to get what you want. After that, to enjoy it. Only the wisest of mankind achieve the second. Count your blessings, not your troubles. When fate hands us a lemon, let's try and make lemonade. Instead of cataloging your troubles, make a habit of counting your blessings. This isn't just feel-good advice. It's practical mental discipline that rewires how your brain processes reality. And when your life hands you a lemon, make lemonade. It's not denying difficulty. It's choosing to find opportunity within it. Another rule is, cooperate with the inevitable. This prayer in this book really does capture it quite well by Dr. Reinhold Niebuhr, and it goes like this. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Unjust criticism is often a disguised compliment. Here's something understood deeply. Unjust criticism is just often a disguised compliment. It usually means you've accomplished something significant enough to arouse jealousy or envy. As he puts it, no one ever kicks a dead dog. But here's the key. Never waste energy trying to get even with your enemies. It hurts you far more than it hurts them. General Eisenhower had a powerful practice. He refused to even waste 1 minute thinking about the people he did not like. Remember, gratitude is a cultivated trait. So if you want your children to be grateful, you must train them to be grateful. It is not just something that happens naturally. And when you do it, you'll find it brings incredible positivity to your life. Final thoughts. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living contains far more wisdom than you can cover in one video. But if you genuinely apply these core principles, your worry should decrease significantly. What makes this book so powerful isn't just Carnegie's insight. It's the real-life stories and examples from people who actually overcame chronic worrying using these exact techniques. This book's practical and action-oriented approach has resonated with readers for over 75 years, and it remains just as relevant today. If you found this breakdown valuable, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.